Well, there we go.
Here we are.
Tell me when we're live.
And we're live.
Hey, this is RC from Pink Bike, and we're here with GT Factory Racing, the brand new team. And with me I have Wyn Masters at Wyn TV fame, and he's going to help out with the interviews. Thank you very much. And first man up is Brook McDonald, the Bulldog. So, Brook, now that you're coming off of Truck Factory Racing, off a session onto a GT, I'm sure you did some testing. Why don't you tell us about what it's like about the new bike? Is it what you want? Is you're going to change your style?
I can't say I've done a whole lot of testing on it. I've had my bike for probably 3 weeks now, so I've done a couple of races and just a couple of shuttle days just to try to get used to my bike, and I wanted to get used to it before coming over here. So it's a little different to the Trek. I mean, between the Trek and this bike, I've noticed that the pedal platform on the GT seems to be a lot better. But I mean, being two bikes that are pretty simple, I haven't noticed a massive change in them. I kind of a sort of person who can just hop on a bike and ride it, and not be fussed of the geometry and all that sort of thing. As long as it suits my riding style and I feel comfortable in it, it's pretty good.
So speaking about your riding style, pretty much the Fury is a point and shoot bike. I mean, it goes straight down through anything. Maybe turns the corner when you need to. Are you gonna have to adjust your style, or is your style?
That is my style. I don't think I'll have to change it at all. I think I can point and shoot and I'll be okay. Hope for the best.
Well, your best result was at Val d'Isere. So is that your kind of track?
Oh, I definitely like that track. I never thought it would be a track I'd win a World Cup on, and kind of over that whole weekend I just felt comfortable, and I mean, I knew I could definitely be on the podium, but I was never expecting a win there.
But what is your favorite track?
My favorite track would be Mount St. Anne. Just a track that kind of suits my style. Fast, open, technical.
So, Wyn, you got any questions?
Pretty much you jumped straight on the Fury and you're pretty comfortable straight away. And you won the first national round in New Zealand, the second national round actually. You'd be pretty happy about that?
Yeah, I was pretty stoked. I didn't really expect that. I'd hadn't ridden my downhill bike for, I don't know, a month and a half. So, yeah, it was pretty good to come to a national race and win that. I hadn't won a national race at elite level for a long time. So, I mean, I was pretty happy with that. I didn't expect it.
And I qualified fastest there, but did that fire you up to try and win it?
Oh, I mean, it always fires me up when a teammate beats me, but it's always good, and definitely put the fire in me, and I did a good time in my final.
And the nickname I gave you many years ago, the Bulldog, it's stuck with you, and now you've brought it to the new team. You think you'll be bringing the dog out this year?
For sure, definitely. I'm hoping to.
All right, we hope to see the Bulldog going wild this year on some of the World Cups.
Not just some of them, all of them.
All right.
The challenge has been set. We'll pass it back to you there, Rich.
All right, we got a couple of cards from the readers. We got Old Faith says, assuming your goals are staying injury-free this season, can you add anything to that list?
To win some more World Cups, for sure.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You're off, mate.
All right.
I'm off.
See you later.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
All right, we're looking for Sam.
Stand by him. And you come, Sam.
Hey.
Oh, you can have this one. Yeah.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate. Good to see you.
All right.
Yeah, fun to see you there, pal.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, oh.
Sam Dale from the UK.
I'm not there yet.
You'll be on there soon, mate. It's all good.
Yeah, you're there.
Yeah.
So,
There we are.
you've been on with the Saracen team for a while. I think 3 years running.
Yeah,
It's
3
a
years.
long time for to be on a team.
No, it's cool. I like it. Hoping for a long time with this team.
Yeah. So what's it like being on GT, and what brought you here in the first place?
Well, when I first had a chat with Mark and Steve, and they mentioned that the GT is standing for good times, and that's kind of what me, myself, Wyn, Brook, the whole lot is all about. So that, along with the heritage of the brand and everything else that comes with it, it's a bit of a no-brainer, really.
So you're gonna be racing a stock Fury.
Yeah, I'll be a large one.
No changes, no,
No.
slacker head angle. No.
Not at the moment. I mean, still early on, but I've done quite a lot of riding on it at home, and it's good fun. I like it, and it's pretty quick.
So I got a question. You know, you two, especially you two, have been known for just absolute having fun. I mean, you just party, ride for the soul, break it up. I mean, now that you're riding for GT, this year seems to be working out for both of you quite well already, and it hasn't even started. Are you going to change your style, or are you just going to add more intensity to it? What's the story here? It's business as usual, or are we going to see serious faces?
I'd say business as usual for myself. What about you, Wyn?
Just head down, ass up, and keep going.
All right. We got a question from Mike Kasmer, editor here at PB. He says, who's better at wheelies?
Oh,
Me.
I don't know about that, mate.
I just don't film it all the time.
Oh.
They say
Wyn.
dreams are free there, Sam, but I think I've got more video proof.
Yeah, you have. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
We'll see this year.
We'll see.
I'll get practicing.
All right. We might be doing dual wheeling Wednesday.
We both love back wheel, which is the main thing.
Okay, how much back wheel do you get in any given day?
It's a tough question, that.
I wear my back tyre out on a daily basis.
Yeah, I go through back wheels like they're going out of fashion.
All right. You said that after you raced one of the grodiest races at Cairns in Australia, that every World Cup course should be like this.
I like a challenge, me.
I mean, you like the worst of the worst, the rocks. I mean, should everybody suffer at every race?
Well, it's a World Cup race, so you wanna be challenged. You don't want an easy ride. Well, I don't. Yeah, the Cairns, like in the start gate of that particular race, it was, oh really? Do I have to go down here again, kind of thing. But once you got to the bottom, it was pretty damn good.
So what do you do to toughen up?
Live in the north of England. It's that's about it, really. Go outside every day.
You drink concrete, don't you, mate?
Pints of it and
Yeah.
gravy.
Rush it down with a bit of gravy,
A
bit
pint
of
of concrete and a pint of gravy in the morning.
Yeah.
Speaking of a hard man, Wyn has decided that he's going to race the entire EWS and the entire World Cup downhill. That's 16 races,
Yeah.
16 after parties.
Well, we'll see about that, but Sam tends to drag me out, so yeah.
So how do you harden yourself up? I mean, are you going to... That's a lot of traveling. 4 continents in how many months?
Just have a pint of concrete, mate.
Yeah. Even the start of the season is 5 races back to back with 5 international travel weeks, pretty much. So I don't know. Just make it happen and get good at sleeping on planes, and I'll be fine.
Yeah,
But
you'll be fine, mate.
keep doing training and keep having a good time, and riding my bike's what I want to do. So that's what I enjoy doing.
Well, we'll put together a new award. I think it'll be the Downhill What Were You Thinking World Championships, and you'll be the winner this year. We'll see how it goes from there.
Yeah, the fitness world championships.
Witness the
Yeah.
fitness.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank
and
you.
we'll send you off.
Thanks,
Nice one.
Sam.
Thank you.
All right.
Cheers for having us.
See you later.
All right. You want to introduce the next one?
Who have we got?
We're
actually
looking
gonna
for.
Take a quick break. We're actually not live apparently.
Oh.
When do we go off?
Apparently we have 21 people watching right now.
Sam, you back on, mate?
Yeah, just been in the kitchen.
Oh,
All right. Sam's from the UK, and where it's wet all the time and horrible, and that's kind of how he likes it. Want to know, have you got any time on the bike, and if it suits your style?
Yeah, I've had started riding it in January, so I've had quite a few. There's like a group of us that go out on a Wednesday and on a weekend on the downhillers, and I've had plenty of runs on it, really enjoying it. Good to get back up to speed on a downhill bike again, and yeah, happy to be out here and getting on my new bike later this week and going for it in the sun.
You said your favorite course was Cairns last year.
One of them, yeah, one
That
of.
was- That's exactly how you like it. Rough, horrible.
Yeah, it was just hard work, and when you were sat in the start, it was a question whether you're going to make it to the bottom or not without crashing. And I think that's
that makes the best World Cups, doesn't it?
yeah, definitely. It mixes it up.
So any mods? Gonna kick out the head angle on your Fury, or are you gonna run a stock bike?
Going to run totally stock for now. I'm comfy on it and it feels great. So if it's not broke, don't fix it.
All right. So this is an odd one. Do you still ride with a Rat Boy every once in a while?
Yeah, most Wednesdays and most weekends. Most days really, down the road. So
Who, who shuttles who?
take it in turns
Ah,
or get someone to drive us. We've been known to teach someone how to drive on the way to a track, and they've driven us all day. So we're driving instructors as well.
Got any questions for your mate?
Which after party would you be looking forward to the most, Sam?
The one where you're not there, mate.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Fort William's going to be good because it's Petey's last race at Fort William.
Yeah.
Home crowd, all the boys will be there.
And you know we should put on a good show in the race too, eh?
Yeah, definitely. Well, Fort William is my favourite track, come rain or shine, so I'm very excited for that one.
And how do you win all these bottom splits?
Well, I don't know. Just pedal hard, train well, and I guess it's I don't know, just pedal.
All right.
Yeah,
Must have a few horsepower, but I don't know.
2.7
Two-
last time I
two-
checked.
2.7 horsepower.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Well, that's good. And you know,
What about you?
2.85
That's good for the enduro. Yeah. Fair play.
enduro power, mate. Got to have it. And what are you looking forward to most about the year with this team?
Hanging out with the boys, really. It's a wicked team. There's such a good group of us, and yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
All right. Good times.
Good times, yeah.
So I got a question. I mean, obviously you're a hard man. You train pretty seriously, but it's all party with you two. Both of you, actually. I heard both of you are secret trainers. I mean, what is your regiment? What do you do to be able to?
It's not
keep it up.
secret. I like to do it.
Midnight
Well,
training.
Yeah, midnight in the dark, so no one can see. Go at the gym when it's short and break in, and just throw weights around for a bit, and then
All right, we're not getting anywhere with that one. Off with you.
Are we done?
I think you're done.
Right, thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers, Wynyard, thank you.
All right, Wyn, you're going to run 2 seasons. You're going to run two programs, not 2
Yeah.
seasons. A full enduro program on your sanction and a full downhill program. That's 16 races, 16 after parties.
It is.
How
but
does somebody train for that? How do you
We'll
prepare for
see
that?
how many after parties Sam drags me to, but I'm not sure. Not sure just yet. I've toned down on the party scene, but I still like a beer after the race.
Tone down on the parties. Like
Yeah.
that's a hell of a lot of racing just to tone
But-
down. What do you do secretly? I mean, really, how do you prepare for such an intense training period?
Pretty much just on my bike most days and ride. I do like 3 to 4 hour rides and just like riding, so ride as much as possible and spend a bit of time in the gym too, and just enjoy it.
So what's it like to get the full ride this year?
It's awesome to move to a team like GT and just awesome bikes. Such a great crew of guys, and even my teammates, they're all good buggers. So it's just going to be good times.
What race are you looking forward to this year?
Downhill, I'd have to say Fort William to start off. I went all right there last year somehow. I must have been fit after those enduros. So a few more enduros up my sleeve and I might do even better.
And enduro-wise, what are you looking for the most?
Enduro, I'd say like the first two in Chile and Argentina is going to be quite a cool trip as well. So really looking forward to that and check out some new places. That's with the enduro. That's like the really cool thing that you can go to a new venue and ride all the good tracks. And yeah, well, like they're not going to run a stage if it's not a good track. So you go somewhere, you ride all the good tracks, and you don't have to have someone to find them or anything like that. So that's pretty cool. Like, where's the downhill? I've been to Fort William 7 times or something, but I still enjoy it. But you know, it's the same place. So it's nice to go to a new venue, breath of fresh air sort of thing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're going to do a new award. It'll be the What Were You Thinking Downhill World Championship.
Wow, you know, downhill enduro, witness the fitness. Hey?
All right, who do we have next?
Who we got?
I think we're looking at Anka.
I can squeeze in the middle.
Yes, you can. Anka Martin.
Hi.
I think you're the most qualified person here as far as experience.
Oh, thank you.
Haven't you been racing since you could walk?
Yes. Yeah. I started racing when I was 4 years old. Yeah. That's a long time ago.
How many races have you done?
Oh, I don't know. I lost count on that one.
If you could like estimate, you know,
I,
just a quick guess.
I'm known for like that. I love racing.
Yeah.
So
In a year, what's your most?
I don't know. I really have to look back.
I did 30 last year.
30 last year.
Yeah.
Okay. I did quite a few last year. Probably a little bit less, but
Yeah.
I'm sure it's like close to 20, 25.
And you've done that most years.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So then,
You did counting.
how many years you got?
She
I'm
raced
33.
BMX. That's like
33.
3 times a week.
All right.
29 years.
29 with 20 races. I'm not good at maths, but maybe you can help me out. Rich. This is
more
maths
races than you.
Yeah,
maths
I
on the spot.
So you've done BMX, 4-cross, downhill, cross country,
Yeah,
and enduro.
Yep.
You've raced all those things. And you come from one of the flattest countries in the world.
I know. Doesn't make sense, huh?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, no, like, well, BMX is, like, in Holland, BMX is really popular, you know? We have a lot of tracks, and that's how I started, like, getting into riding. And then when I was, like, 13, 14, I slowly got into mountain biking. Like, in Holland, we had a team called B1 back in the day, and they were looking for a girl that wanted to try, you know, like, wanted to try downhill. I never like saw a mountain, you know, like, and I went to France for the first time, and the only thing I did was crashed on my first run. I was like, oh, what the hell is this? But you know, I loved it, so it was a new challenge, and that's how I kind of got into mountain biking. Yeah.
Well, that's a lot of experience to end up in enduro.
Yeah.
So I have an odd question. How are you going to escape the curse of fives? You've won 5. You placed 5th place 5 times in 2013 on the EWS.
Could
5th place 7 times.
No, I had podium
Ah.
and as well in the overall, and I was third at one of the races. You know, I've already forgot.
But you've
I've been racing too much.
You've probably done 500 races, so that adds into the fives.
Yeah, right.
But it's amazing. You had an amazing spate of 5th place races. It's like this number 5 seems to
Yeah.
be like following you around.
A little bit, but and you know, like I don't really think about it too much. You know, every race is different, and I know I'm getting closer to the other girls. You know, and that's you try to keep pushing, and hopefully, like next year we'll be on the top step and getting, you know, more podiums.
Well, you certainly have the ability to do it. I was wondering if having another female on the team, you know, Rachel's with you, and are you going to enjoy being a sort of mentor role on the team, or is there some sort of, you know, are you going to be working with her through the season?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, already now, you know, like I know Rachel for quite a few years, and you know, it's really fun to have another girl on the team and riding together, and not only riding, but you know, chit chat about other stuff, you know, that I can't really chit chat to the boys with. So no, that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm stoked to have Rachel on my side.
Well, we got some questions from the editors here,
Okay.
and some people outside, some pink bike people. So
Oh,
let's
boy.
see. Yes. Here's one. I'm sure you're going to love this one. This is from
Okay.
Old Faith on Pink Bike. He asks, have you focused hard on obtaining such chiseled abs? Or is your admirable core strength a result of genetics, bike training, and diet?
Yeah, all the below. You know, like I've been riding for so long, and I've been a professional athlete for quite a while, and you know, my nutrition is on point, my training, a lot of weight training, and a lot of riding, and they're just there. So you know, it's not like I wake up in the morning, I do like 500 sit-ups, and before I go to bed, I do another 500. It's not like that, anything like that, you know. So. No, just try to be healthy and work out.
Well, we got a couple more questions from Rachel on Pink Bike staff. Rochelle, excuse me. And she wants to know, how important is the chance to be a mentor? We've already asked that one. But did you ever have a female figure or a female mentor in your athletic career?
Not really. I really like. I always been the kind of person that liked to ride with boys as well. Even, you know, like when I was racing BMX, I would always be around, for example, Joost Wigman. You know, he's world champ 4-cross, but we grew up together. And even last year with Curtis, you know, I ride a lot with them, just like they push me even harder, and they keep the fun alive too, you know, riding with them. And I can't wait to ride with him. Like I've been working on my wheelies like nonstop to try to impress him. So you know.
Well, hopefully by the end of the season, you might be able to get in the wheelie Wednesday.
Oh, maybe.
Or maybe even the next week.
Oh,
We'll
well,
see.
I think I'll still need a little bit of practice.
Yeah.
But
Actually, we do have a reader that wants to see you and Rachel doing wheelies this Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
They want to see it posted.
Oh,
All right.
Yeah, Wheelie Wednesday.
I'm sure we can work on it.
That's what Wednesday's all about, isn't it? Yeah.
All right. I believe that's it for you.
Cool. Awesome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, no, I have one more question.
Oh, shoot me.
Because you've been doing this for so long, you pretty much have an idea what your bike setup is.
Yeah.
Do you have? Are you particular about it? Just like, I want my rebound here, I want my compression there, I want this. How touchy are you about your setup, and what do you like?
I'm like you said, like I've been riding for a long time. I pretty much know how I like to set up the bike, but I'm not really like super picky about it, because I always say like sometimes you just gotta ride it and stop thinking about like if something is good or bad, and just try to enjoy your riding. But especially like if you're talking about like race weekends, then everything is on point. You know, I know how much pressure there's in my shock. I know how much pressure I'm riding in my tires. I know everything like how I want it. So when racing weekend is there, I definitely know what's up.
Do you just light the fire, kick the tires and light the fires, or you do a final check before your race? What do you do just before you set out?
Communicate with my mechanic, you know, that's really important. You got to trust your mechanic too, that everything is just ready when you roll out. And it's not like I'm going to double check if my pressure in the tire is fine. You know, I'm going to believe him on that. So, you know, even like last year, it was kind of funny. We had the tire on backwards for a race, and it still worked fine. You know, like sometimes you just don't think about it too much and just run it, you know.
I'm surprised nobody on PV caught that.
No, I know, right? I'm surprised what sometimes they can see, you know, the little details on like, I don't know, even if the grips are like a little bit turned, they go like, why are the grips turned? But it's good, you know, it's good.
All right.
Awesome.
Thank you very much, and good luck this year.
Thank you. Should be good.
Thanks.
All right, I'm going to let you introduce Rachel.
All right. Next person we've got up is Rachel Frew, the other half of Kyle Strait. So, welcome,
Just kidding.
welcome, Rachel.
Hey.
How are you going?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks. And what does Kyle think about you moving to GT after he used to ride for GT?
We were actually on GT the same time.
All right.
And when I continued with GT and he had an opportunity to move to Commensal, we were both really excited for each other because we saw each other moving in directions in which we wanted to go. And he couldn't be happier on Commensal, and I couldn't be happier on GT. So.
Well, GT's all about good times, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what they say, right?
Well, I'm sure there'll be plenty this year. And Rich, what questions have you got to start off with?
I got a couple. One is,
Here they go.
Yeah. This is an easy one.
Okay.
So you're halfway through last season, you're taken out with a blown up knee. And the last time I saw you before we were riding together was you're driving around an electric. Oh, no. Kyle stole your electric car.
Yeah, he stole
And you
my-
were hobbling around looking for it.
Yeah, Kyle was drunk at Interbike and he jacked my Rascal, so I had to like hobble around with the crutch.
That's not right.
Yeah, you know, I fractured my tibial plateau in 5 places racing in Park City, so it was interesting because it's my first big injury. I started racing when I was 10, 1999, and I had been really fortunate not to really break anything up to that point. So
Yeah, the first one's the worst one, they say.
yeah,
Yeah, most people don't realize that you have been racing since you were a baby almost.
the Lycra didn't fit me when I first started. It was like a gap all around my legs.
Yeah, I've seen some of those pictures.
Yeah.
So you're racing a split program this year. You're going to be doing some national races and 4 EWSs, I believe.
Yep.
Do you want to tell us about that?
Yeah, I'm really excited to continue racing the BMEs, which I love. I don't know if you've had a chance to go out there and check out any of them in Colorado. And
No, the big mountain enduros are. I don't get invited to those because they're sold out in like 8 seconds.
I know, almost as bad as EWSs.
Yeah, only worse.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'll be doing the entire BME series and then 4 EWS events. The 2 in South America, which I'm extremely excited about. I know Wyn was talking a bit about it earlier, but it's going to be an awesome trip. And then the 2 North American stops.
So what's it like having one of the most experienced female off-road racers on your team? I mean, does that make your life better? Are you intimidated? What's it like?
No, I've known Anka for a long time, which I think makes it less intimidating because she's so, badass that you want to be intimidated by her, but I know her personality and how nice she is and everything, so it makes me less intimidated. But just being able to ride with her and watch her style and how she corners and how aggressive she is, it makes me want to be more aggressive and everything, because I'm not an aggressive person. I'm very mellow and chill, and so sometimes I need to ramp it up a bit, which being teammates with Anka, I've already noticed it helping. So
Speaking of ramping it up, you have a massive personal training schedule, and also you've got some local hot shots showing you around the big stuff at home as well.
yeah.
I think. And so what is your program like? Are you ready to rock, or are you still working up to it?
No, I feel really ready. 2 weeks ago, I was kind of questioning it after coming off a broken bone, But then, last week and this week, having stellar weeks, I'm like, dude, I'm there. I'm ready. I'm ready to get out there. And training with Ryan Hughes, Rhino, has been so helpful. He's a crazy man. He thinks of all these weird, innovative ways to work out and stuff that you wouldn't even think about with hand-eye coordination and balance, and just taking that extra step in my training this off season. I already feel a difference. In my frame, I feel more muscular and stuff.
Has Anka ever given you that face? She looks so harmless when she's sitting here, but then when you see her when she's just totally focused or mad or something, it's almost like her face is on fire.
She hasn't given me it yet. Probably gonna happen at one point.
Speaking about coming off of injuries, what was it like for you? Were you off for a while?
I missed pretty much 2 years with injury. 2011, 2012. First with an arm injury, and then with a wrist injury, and that was probably pretty hard to come back from. I just got back from the arm injury and had a crash due to equipment failure, so that was pretty bad.
Okay. Those are the worst.
But now pretty much fine and good to go.
Was there a fear factor involved? Everybody that comes back from a big one, it's just, you look at the big stuff, and I remember when I broke my arm a while back, there's this one bunker jump that I just completely mastered, and it wasn't that big. I just kept coming at it and just rolling around the side for about a month, and finally I just had to give it,
Pretty much you got to get straight into it, so that's the only way to get back into it, and just give it everything straight from the go.
All right.
But
I took a different approach.
I don't know, not too much risk.
I'm just kidding.
But
I
get
was
into
like,
it.
shit, I forgot how to ride. No, actually, Harry from iMountain Bike helped me a lot. He like really helped me at Ted's.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
No, Ted's is still open.
It's still open.
Yeah.
Good.
Harry's does a lot of our testing, and he's the first guy I met when I moved to San Diego, and he's been helping me as well.
Yeah, he helped me too. Get over some fears.
All right, let's see what we got from the peanut gallery here. Any commenters with questions for you?
Here it goes.
I don't think we have any bad ones for you. Let's see. I think we got one from. Oh, somebody wants to know if you're planning on marrying your man this November.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah, we're getting married November 5th.
Is he still taking you down the trails and scaring the hell out of you?
Yeah, all the time. He loves doing that.
Is that good?
No, it's really good. And I just have to remember how experienced and skillful he is, because it's hard when you're with somebody in a relationship because you're like, get all, it's just different emotions, right? So I just have to take a step back and be like, he's one of the best. He knows what he's doing. Like, I got to trust him. And then it works out great, so.
You don't want to break your mate either. I mean, it's got some security there.
He's not going to send me down something too gnarly. So.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys.
What we got now?
All right. I think we're going to go with our youngest guy,
Right. Jackson.
Jackson.
Junior. All right, Junior.
Jackson, you've been racing for GT for a while. First of all, you're from Australia, right?
Yeah.
And you're the only guy and girl, I think, that doesn't ride motos here.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't really had time or the money really or anything just to buy one, and there's not many places to ride where I live, so never really gotten into it. But
I understand your mom took away your race car.
well, it was supposed to be a street car, and then Mum decided it wasn't going to be anything that I was ever going to drive, so we it ended up being a race car.
That you can't drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll figure that out.
All right.
Surely you got some paddocks around your place,
No.
Well, nearby.
Oh, it's not really a paddock basher anymore.
Well, you got to take it in the paddock, give it a test run. No?
All right. So Jackson's been on GT already and racked up 2 third places, I believe. Is that true? Junior World Champions in 15, and you've also done Lourdes.
Yeah.
Lourdes.
Yeah, I was pretty lucky to. Lords was my first ever World Cup. I just went over with my mum, didn't really know what was going on, and then just sort of rode my bike down a hill and ended up on the podium. It was a bit of a surprise, and I think World Champs was the same sort of thing, really. Just sort of rocked up and rode my bike, and everything fell into place.
Well, if you didn't ride your bike, it'd be a bit of a worry, wouldn't it? Hey?
You never know.
Yeah.
I was a bit sick the week before, so I wasn't even sure if I was going to ride, actually.
Well, you managed to,
Yeah.
and it happened.
Yeah. I even saw you at the after party.
Really? I wasn't there.
Oh, really? Oh, no, that was Brook.
No, I don't remember being there. Hey?
Maybe this isn't a good idea to be on the GT team now. So
we'll take care of him, don't you worry.
yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. So I got just a couple of small questions in this one. Is obviously you're a junior this year, 17. So you got another. When you turn 18, you're going to be a junior all year?
Yeah, I'm junior all year, so I turn 18 in June.
Awesome. So what can we expect from you?
I don't know. I don't know. We'll find
Gotta
out.
expect something.
Is there anybody on this team that you look up to that's going to be kind of helping you through?
Oh, I look up to all of them. I've sat at home watching live timing for World Cups and watching the live stream for years, and I've seen all of them race, and I've looked up to all of them, and they all have their own style on the bike and off the bike. You're pretty special there.
Oh, no, about that.
And there's all something that they bring to the table that made me really want to join this team and ride for GT again.
So what's it going to be like the first time you roll out, you look in the pits and you're not there yet, you're all waiting and your name's on the truck? I mean, are you going to take a selfie and send it back to your friends and do something real stupid like that?
Yeah, probably.
No, he's gonna take a Tinder profile picture.
Maybe, I don't know.
Nice.
Be good to set off your profile,
As long as I'm not in yours.
You won't be in mine, mate. Don't worry about that.
All right.
I don't do Tinder. I'm yeah.
Okay.
Too busy in the pub.
We're done with you. Off with you.
Thank you, Junior.
The young one.
Now we got Martin, no?
Yeah, we got the heavy hitter here.
Belgian.
Martin Maes from Belgium.
I've actually given him a new nickname, the Maes, because he's so strong for such a young guy. Yeah. Look at those guns.
Yeah.
He's stronger than me,
Dangerous.
so he's a must.
He's dangerous. Martin the Maes.
So, I mean, you put in some absolutely good results this year. I think 2015 was pretty awesome for you.
Yeah, it's been a great year for me. I've been racing on all the EWS, obviously, but also at Ciosa, the Dual Slalom, and I won it, so I was obviously happy. And then I won 4 Williams World Cup, which was the second time, so I was really stoked too, and I finished second at the World Champ in Honduras. So yeah, it's been a great year, and I'm stoked to be part of the GT family for the next 3 years too. So yeah, it's good.
So, I got a question.
Yes.
So you're riding a sanction, right?
Yeah.
And stock, just a stock sanction, no special
Mm-hmm.
this and that.
Well, you know,
Special rider.
Yeah, not special ride. I'm saying, is it like the consummate enduro bike? I mean, you've come off of the heavy hitting Atherton thing.
Yeah.
You've been Dan was your mentor,
yeah.
and so now you've got this. You're kind of set up. You've had a really good year last year. Are you ready? I guess this is my question. Are you ready to be the front man for a World Cup, world class enduro team? Are you going to be able to be the mentor for the up and comers here?
Well,
It's a big role.
yeah, that's what I'm hoping, of course. But you know, enduro is now so physical. So you know, I'm still young, and well, it's not an excuse at all. But you know, the old guy, I always a little bit fitter, so I need to go a bit faster when it's downhill. And you know, we have an amazing bike. Dan Atherton's has been working on it like over the past 3 years, and it's a great bike, and I love it. And yeah, I'm totally confident for 2016, and we are all hoping to do good result, and I'm sure Wyn would be one of the top men for a win.
Well,
Yeah,
we have to go up there together, mate,
yeah, exactly.
and have a few good times afterwards.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah,
Yeah.
we will.
Well, you got a lot of momentum coming in. I mean, it's what
Yeah,
you got first, second, a third, and a fourth. And the last one, I believe, was at Whistler. The EWS at Whistler was your fourth place.
yeah, I finished fourth in Whistler. It was such a good race, you know, and we all had fun, I think. Were you racing?
No, I didn't race
Ah,
Whistler.
yeah.
So it's first time for
Yeah,
me
yeah.
this year.
Yeah.
which
Yeah,
will be
it's
exciting.
always such a big event. It's like a world champs, even if we don't have any in the EWS and enduro. But it's always, you know, it's part of the crankwork, so it's always important to do a good result there, and I always do. So yeah.
Well, you started out as a downhiller, right?
Four cross.
Yeah, I started racing on my 4-cross bike, and we used to ride a lot on the BMX too with my brother, and yeah, but me and my brother always like ride together, and he has always been there to push me as he was older. So yeah.
So your brother was your mentor.
Yeah, and my dad was there too. He used to race for GT too, so you know, it's a family. It's, you know, it's special because he's part of the family too, so it's good.
So two families, GT family and your
Yeah,
own family.
and my Maes family. Yeah.
Okay, so I have, I think I had one unusual question, and that's if, you know, everybody dreams about this goal, but you could actually be a wild card for the overall EWS?
Yeah, I
Does
mean,
that pass through your mind?
not really. No, I will obviously try to be consistent all years long. So this is the main thing, really. You know, winning isn't important if you are not consistent. So yeah, we'll try to be consistent. We will try to be consistent and
Of course.
have a good time on a bike.
All right, we have one more member of the family here. And I think how long has he been the member of the GT family?
This is his 30th anniversary.
30 years?
Yeah.
And there can only be one. So where is this one? Where's Hans? Hans Rey.
Mr. Hans
This
Rey.
is his 30th year anniversary with GT. That's a long time to be a member of the racing family here.
No way. Here he is.
Here he is.
No
Let's
way.
have that.
No way.
This is it. Yeah. No way, Hans Rey.
Yeah.
So congratulations. You have to be have delivered the goods for somebody to keep you on the payroll for 30 years. I know this.
I don't know. I must have done something wrong. I don't know why I'm still here. I mean, yeah, it's been really the wildest dream come true. You know, I mean, my hobby is turned to be my job. When I was 20, I was the first guy on Team GT with Rishi Grayball together, and I'm still here 30 years later on the team to welcome some of these new guys like this guy, and it's cool. It's such a cool history that GT has in racing. I mean, I obviously don't race anymore, but our history, BMX racing, in mountain biking, in freestyle, you know, I mean, it's almost like if you never been on GT, you haven't completed your mountain biking career.
So you just stayed on.
I just stayed on, you know, there was nowhere else to go.
Well, that's awesome. Well, 30 years with GT, it shows that GT is pretty committed to the people that it brings on, and also gives these guys a nod, because after all, you know, when you come onto a team, you don't want to be just 1 year, throw the guy out, let's pull somebody new in. You pretty much tell everybody that, hey, this is it. GT's behind its team, and
Yeah, family.
yeah. So anyway, congratulations, 30 years, and I'd like to bring the rest of us up to say goodbye. So cram in here, somebody back there. Do we have everybody?
Come on in.
Brooke, come on, mate. Put a shirt on.
Pool parties going on backstage.
All right. This is GT Factory Racing, Hans Rey.
Yeah.
Martin's in his
Martin's in the
undies.
pool. Tell him to get his ass over here.
Hey, Martin, come in here. Come say goodbye to the viewers.
Yeah. In your undies, mate.
In your undies. All right, this is going to be good.
The internet's waiting.
He's definitely from Europe.
All right.
There's the swimsuit. He's straight from the swimsuit suit.
All right.
All right.
Swimming.
GT Factory Racing. See you later. Thank you very much. This is Pink Bike RC, and one of the better interviews I think we've ever done. At least the most guerrilla interview we've ever done. Sign off.
All right. See you this season, guys.